YouTube, what's good? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, Desert LX Jr. And we are indeed back with yet another fragrance video. Okay, Smell Good family, what's up with y'all, man? Hopefully y'all are great, doing fantastic, positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we give it up on this channel. All right, so we are back with another versus battle. Okay, I know it has been a while since I've done one, but this is this calls for it. I'm so blown away by both of these, but the one I got second has really got me tripping. Okay, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So one of the more heralded and sought after niche fragrances out there is YSL's Tuxedo. All right, that fragrance is very popular, always talked about. Even though I've never smelled YSL's Tuxedo before, I fully intend to do that. I can't get involved with the conversation, but I kind of skipped one level and went to the next. So let's go ahead and introduce the two fragrances that are going to be doing battle today. All right, so up first, coming out of the left corner, my left, probably your right, we have from the house of ROCHAS. All right, we have MOUSTACHE, the EDP. MOUSTACHE EDP. All right, up next, coming out of the right corner, your left corner, we have from the house of MAISON, ALHAMBRA, we have KISMET. KISMET for men. KISMET for men. All right, so indeed, both of these fragrances are very, very allegedly, because I don't know, but very, very close to YSL's Tuxedo. We're not talking about that. The versus battle is this one smelling like this one. All right, so that's what we're doing. These two clones are inspired by fragrances, whatever verbiage that you want to use, are the ones considered to look towards if you're trying to save $1 or $2 and not grab YSL's Tuxedo. Okay, so I love this one. I really do. I'm shocked and surprised by this one. Let's go ahead and get into both of them, and then I will deem a winner of the two, I guess, battle of the clones, so to speak. MOUSTACHE by ROCHAS, and let's get that into focus, and then KISMET from MAISON, ALHAMBRA. All right, let's go ahead and get into MOUSTACHE first off. Let's go ahead and get this on a handy dandy tester strip, and this stuff is amazing. Okay, so a couple sprays on a tester strip, one of the more sought after fragrances out there today, and man, it smells so good. You get the benzoin and the vanilla, and then you get that light kick of rose in there. And then I kind of get this slight smoky component, or yeah, like a slight incensey component in here. I haven't reviewed the notes on this thing in a while, but it's like a slight spice to it as well, and that could be from the rose that they're using. So a very beautiful, uplifting scent. My wife absolutely loved this scent. She said when I wore it, it was a nice room filler. Smelled really good, and she loves it on me. So that moved up her list for sure. But this stuff is, to me, is just flat out sexy. This is a sexy scent. Now you can do what you want to do with your fragrances, but for me, I'm definitely put together. I'm lined up, I'm clean. I got a dope fit on, whether I'm dressed up or dressed down. All right, and I'm definitely wearing this when I want my presence to be felt. All in all, top to bottom, the presentation, heavy glass on the bottle. Love the red detail right here with the moustache in the middle. Just a place-in cap. I wouldn't recommend holding it from the cap, but just a snap-in cap there. Love the ridges on the bottle. 4.2 ounce, 125 ml bottle, and just the juice in this thing is really good. Now, performance for me on this thing is around that 7 to 8 hour mark. I'm more of a heavy sprayer, so I'm definitely going around that 8 spray mark. You got to know how to apply your fragrances. A lot of people kind of push back. Oh man, you wearing these amount of sprays, you gonna choke somebody out. You gonna choke somebody out. I'm not, all right? Because I know how to apply my fragrances, okay? So all in all, this thing is a beauty. I love it. I give this a 9.5 out of a 10. Yes, I do. Making it very, very hard for Kismet. 9.5 out of a 10 just for me. That could change once I smell the real DNA, which is Yves Saint Laurent's Tuxedo. But this stuff is elite. And if I find, even though I have Kismet, if I find another bottle just lurking around the price that I paid $44 for this bottle, I'm gonna grab it, tester or not, I'm gonna grab it. Great stuff. All right, let's move on to Lattafa's Kismet from the MAISON Alhambra line. All right, they're all under the same umbrella. MAISON Alhambra is up under the Lattafa umbrella. That's why you hear the Lattafa name being thrown around when you hear people talk about Kismet. All right, so let's get into Kismet. First up, the bottle is really dope. Very classy, gentleman's like bottle. Kind of reminds you like reminds me of like an old, I don't know, like a flask, so to speak, like back in the day. When you see those older movies and they kind of pull out a bottle like this, they pour it open and they pour that whiskey or whatever in the glass. That's what it reminds me of. I watched a lot of movies growing up, all right? But very detailed. Look at that design on the side of it. Look at that. Very dope design on the side of that thing. And then it's on the other side as well. Very dope design. You got this nice plate here. Kismet for Men, MAISON Alhambra, with the deer right there in the front. That's a plate. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but that's a plate placed in. Very, very classy touch. Gold cap up top. It's kind of like a snuggle cap. It kind of snuggles on, and then it fits. All right. Now, would I recommend you holding it by the cap? No, I would not. But could you? Maybe, but don't. All right. And then of course you got the gold atomizer up top, and at the bottom we got that MAISON Alhambra sticker, 3.4 ounces, 100 ml at a perform concentration. Let's go ahead and get this one on a tester strip as well. Man, Moustache is over here just pushing off the tester strip. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple sprays. Nice push atomizer from Kismet as well. And I smelled the difference between the two already. Here we go. Oh, Kismet. Kismet is good, man. Okay, so what you get with this one, and the notes in this thing, and I know what they are, but they ain't true, but you get this vanilla, benzoin, rose fragrance. You do have a slight spice in here as well, but I don't get anything dark. I don't get any depth, like anything from like an incensey or a cloves type of ordeal. I don't get that, but we'll get into the notes of both in a second. Yeah, I don't get that. It's more really land on the benzoin and the vanilla and the slight floral kick to it, a slight spice to it. But it doesn't have that body, that depth to it like Moustache does. But this stuff is really sexy. This is super classy as well, super sexy as well. This stuff is A1. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the notes on both of these, man. And man, Kismet is good. All right, so Moustache. Let's go with Moustache first. The accords are vanilla, amber, woody, warm, spicy, soft, spicy, rose, citrus, patchouli, balsamic, and sweet accords. Up top, we are getting pink pepper, mandarin orange, Atlas cedar, Bulgarian rose, benzoin, vanilla, and patchouli. And then when I spoke on the Moustache, the body, the depth to it, that patchouli and that cedar are giving it that somewhat of a smoky or incensey feel, even though incense is not a note. That's what my nose gets, but definitely adding that depth to the fragrance and dirtying it up and darkening it up for sure. Really good stuff. All right, so the spiciness from the pink pepper is really there as well. All right, so let's get into the note of Kismet or Kismet. You know, somebody will tell me in the comments, bro, chill. All right, so the main course for Kismet, listen to this: woody, warm, spicy, vanilla, coffee, fresh spicy, patchouli, cacao, powdery, balsamic, and earthy. Okay, notes for this thing: up top, woods, nutmeg, coffee, patchouli, cacao, sandalwood, and then the base, vanilla and vetiver. So, do you hear the differences in the notes, even though these two smell super similar? Now, to address the Kismet, for all those who heard cacao, for all those who heard coffee, no. I think Latafa was at it again with throwing off the note breakdown, which could be a detriment to them if they don't watch it. Or, you know, somebody can be pleasantly surprised and be cool with that. So this right here, no cacao, no coffee, none of that. I don't even think it's much patchouli in here as well, even though I do get a slight hint of the patchouli. But I do get a rose, benzoinish, vanilla vibe, a slight hint of woods, but the breakdown that they speak of, I don't get to my nose. For Grantica's breakdown of Moustache, I get it to my nose. I get it to my nose. All right, so I just want to kind of break down the notes. I do give Kismet a 9 out of a 10. So I know all of you out there are thinking, well, he gave Moustache a 9.5, but he gave Kismet a 9, so Moustache is a winner. You don't know that. You don't know that fragrances are subjective, and where you wear them and what you do with them could determine a lot, even though the ratings of some fragrances might be higher than some others in your opinion. All right, but let's go ahead and pick a winner, man. So the winner of this versus battle, it's super close. It's razor thin close, but in this case, the 9.5 is going to outweigh the 9.0. Moustache by ROCHAS is the winner of this versus battle. Kismet has nothing to be ashamed of. Kismet's going to get the participation trophy. Kismet's going to get the post-fight interview and everything like it won. That's how good it is for sure, man. So Moustache, Kismet, inspired fragrances from Yves Saint Laurent's Tuxedo. I've never smelled it once again, but those of you out there who do own Tuxedo, let me know. Are these in the ballpark? Or if you haven't smelled it, let's just talk about these two head to head if you smelled it. So if you're looking to save a couple of dollars from allegedly these smell like YSL Tuxedo, you can't go wrong with either. But to my taste and my nose, I appreciate the depth in the body, the incensey vibe that this gives, especially in the opening to the men. The patchouli that really gives it a little bit more body, gives it a little bit more bolder and richer feel. I prefer this one razor close over Kismet. All right, so outstanding versus battle. These two are fantastic. You can get this one for $25, $20 to $25. I got mine on fragrance.ca for around that much. Or you can get Moustache. I pay around $40, $45 for this one on jomashop.com. This one is hard to come by, and I got a feeling that this one is going to be hard to come by as well. Two great inspired by fragrances, and you can't beat it, man. They're great fragrances on their own, even if they're inspiring, if they're inspired by something else. All right, so that's going to wrap up today's versus battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know y'all have been wanting me to get back into the groove, and don't worry, this is not it. I have another versus battle that is going to come about. Maybe a triple threat or fatal four-way versus edition could be coming your way. Y'all stay locked for that, all right? So until next time, man, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. And if you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and meet me down in the comments. We can talk about what you love and what I love, and that is the beautiful art of fragrances, okay? So until next time, like I said, be cool, be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves, and remember, throw that splack on. It is splack season. Well, splack season is year round. So splacker up, splacker down, splacker this thing all around for sure. All right, y'all be easy, man.